So my name is Lisa Jett, and I will be giving you telling you a play and a story. So I hope you like it. Hello, everyone. So my name is Jennifer, and I am from the Messenger world. And I got this story from a fairy from the many realms, which is basically a world that has many creatures like orcs and fairies living all together. And she gave me this story that was sent down from generations, and she wants me to read it. So why not read it to you guys? So okay, The Reign of Darkness. Fear, darkness, abandonment, anger. That's all that Jennifer was feeling. Why, you may ask? Well, she used to be queen of Fantopia, a kingdom that her family for generations reigned and ruled. Well, she was going to be queen, but a riot started, and then a rebellion started and killed all the royals of Fantopia, except for her. She ran away from her kingdom as far that her legs would take her, and found a cave that was beside the Dead Sea. And she lived in this cave for 10 years, plotting on her kingdom/republic that were under so badly. Why would they think of this, she thought. Are they stupid? Do they know the powerful can rule? She was so mad with power that she starved herself and made a tradition to only drink water once a month, just because she thought it would make her stronger and more powerful. But she didn't realize that she was killing herself in the process. One day she was doing one of her rituals when a fairy from the many realms came to see what was the matter with this cave. Why she's here is because she heard from one of the other fairies of her realm that a former was going to be queen is so mad with power that she was killing herself because of that dream, and she needed to help her. Hello? Is anyone home? The fairy asked in fear. Get out! No one talks presence of me, screamed former queen. Well, Julie was right. She is crazy. Looks like I'm in the right place, thought the fairy. I was sent from the many realms to help you with your problem, said the fairy timidly. I don't have a problem. Besides, I don't associate myself to the many realms, especially to even be looked upon by a little fairy. So shoot, sneered the queen. Well, first of all, the Fantopian Republic made a peace treaty with many realms after your reign was over, so any creature is able to look eye to eye with each other now. Also, I am the Prime Minister of the many realms, and you're a nobody now, so be a little bit nicer when you talk to me, and don't get a big head. The fairy sneered back. She started to get confident by the minute. Seriously, a fairy is prime minister? You really are copying the republic. So what, the many realms is in second place now? Or was it always in second place? Laughed the queen. Do not yell! She's just confused. You're here to help her, not to argue with her, thought the fairy, breathing. Listen, I know how you feel. Losing your kingdom, losing your status, losing your pride. But this isn't the answer. There is way more to life than ruling someone. It's about being the true version of yourself, to learn how to be pure to everyone, not just your circle, to understand how to let go. Every kingdom is going to fall, and a new one will rise. You just need to learn how to accept that. Fairy, sincerely. Are you really saying to give up? To give up everything that I worked for, that my family worked for? Asked Jennifer somberly. No, I just want you to learn, keep going, to keep learning. You haven't showed any of that, the fairy said softly. Then there was silence, very long silence. She's right. She's a fairy, but she's right. I'm making myself into my father. Why else did the kingdom fall? Because of his poor leadership, and I'm turning into him. What have I become? Thought the queen anxiously. Are you okay? You're pacing, the fairy commented. Then the queen thought and said, "You're right. Even though you're a fairy, you're right. I have turned into my father, into someone who is so terrible and egoistic and maniacal, and I didn't even realize it. Thank you for making me realize it," apologized the queen. "Of course, that's what the many realms does," laughed the fairy. And they both laughed and talked for a while. And the fairy really made Jennifer realize what she was doing was so wrong. So Jennifer started to learn how to meditate, how to control her emotions, how to truly be herself again, like she was before the fall of her family. Then the fairy left, and the queen started to get out of her cave, and she moved back to Fantopia, be back in the kingdom's light. Even though it was drastically different, it still made her realize that she never really left home, but that she left herself behind and became someone she didn't know before. Even though she had to change her identity, such give herself a fake identity so that people won't murder her, she was still really happy to be home, to know where she came from and where she found herself. The end. Wow, that was a pretty good story. Okay, Many Realms, okay. So I hope you enjoyed that. I better get going. And scene. So that was the play and story that I made. I really hope you enjoyed it. So the story is called The Reign of Darkness, and the play is called The Messenger. If you can't tell, it's basically a one-woman show, a one-person show, so I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, just comment down below and tell me any feedback like positives and negatives and what should I fix and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed, and